Hey, welcome to the Ultimate Stardew Harem mod, where everyone is a cute girl you can marry. Okay, so let's get started. I just wanted to show you what will happen at the end of installing this mod, and here are the results. So as you can see in this character sheet, everybody is marriageable. They're all single now, and all the kids now turn into adults, and even Vincent is now Vincelli. Okay, so in a sense, what this does is it's an overhaul that can convert your whole game, most of the villagers into women. And then, so starting from the beginning, this is Linus, who's now, how do I get this to work? Okay, who's now Lenny. Okay, and Elliot, who's now Alina. So these are all from separate different mods that I compile into this type of mod pack, and I direct you directly where to install everything. And if you follow the instructions, this is the result. Okay, so Alina, Abigail. This is a new character called Shiko. She's really cool. Yeah, this is Mona. And then this is Mayor Lewis. Well, my edition of it, but I provide several editions, including gray-haired version. And if you download that, it's pretty cool too, because it looks more like the vanilla, but I prefer this one. It's up to you. This is Pierre, who's now Petra. Kind of still working on a sprite that looks more similar, but it works out here. This is my version of Clint, who's now Cleona, and Emily, Marnie. So I tweaked the dialogue so everything makes sense, but there are a lot of small minor bugs and minor dialogue events, and they still refer to the people in their original male version. But nevertheless, it's quite a cool experience. It's in the works, but please do try it out. And this is Haley, Penny, Robin, yeah, from the Romance Robin mod. Sam, Caroline, Leia. If you notice, all their pictures are and portraits are quite pretty. Okay? This is Vincent, who's now Vincelli, Maru, Demetria, still working on the spirit there, but takes a little bit of imagination. Maybe there, the ponytails behind hair. Okay. Um, yeah, I have a better version of Harriet that I have in the guide. This is just an experiment. This is Shane, Chania, Sebastian and Sabrina now, Jazz, who's also single and adult in the parameters. Billy Lou's now Willa, and this is actually I can show you there directly. This is Papuri, somebody I made using the Palmtress mod, and I reworked the dialogue, and the portrait is from Mr. Excellent Toast, who had a really nice portrait, and she allowed me to. I mean, they allowed me to use this mod uh, to replace, and so she has her own dialogue and events and marriage dialogue and everything. Um, Hard events too. Yep. So let's walk around. Let's see. Okay, so this is Shiko. Um, and there are other things down here I think I didn't go through yet, but oh yeah, so this is Harvest Goddess. I actually recommend the other mod called Razolin, because the content's a lot better. Okay, but it's really up to your preference. This is a replacer for the wizard. Okay, and Razolin has really funny content. I really highly recommend you check that out. And it works really well with another mod by the same author called Hiroshi. Okay, and that mod is great. And it I can't show you right now. Because she requires some sort of events to be completed and a bunch of character parts to be up and yeah. But so there's Razalin and there's Hiroshi, who's also in this game, but I didn't. Yeah, I can't show you. There's some other characters too, like Krobus, who's now marriageable also, but like 1 out of 50 times you'll I mean like 49 out of 50 times you'll fail trying to propose to her. It's a bug in the game. I don't know how to fix it, and when it does work that you propose to her, you'll see a clone of her in the game, in the sewer and also in your house. But at the end of the day, I rework the dialogue so that whole thing can make sense. If you want that version, it's in the alternate harem file. Okay, you can download that instead, and also turns Clone into Cleona in that file. Okay, so this is the female Marlin who doesn't have the beard and has longer hair, as you can see. Yep. But she's not marriageable. There's no way to make her marriageable in the game. Okay. Let me skip that. And Dwarfy, I mean, Dwarf is now Dwarfy, also marriageable. Yeah. Great. So let's see. So how do you get this mod to work? I mean, this whole mod pack to work. It's pretty simple, actually. Let me go back to the guide. You skip down to the middle of the guide here. Okay. All these are, so the guide starts here. I put it into two halves. Okay. This is the first half, okay, of it. And then over here, okay, this is the first half, and this is the second half. Okay. The first half is really easy to do. All you do is you just CTRL and click everything here. Okay. Click everything. All right. And then you download all of them. Okay. You download every single mod. And then you take the files. You take whatever files you have. Okay. And then you drag it into your Stardew mod folder. How you find that is you go to like wherever your Steam library is and Steam apps, common, and then go to Stardew. Okay, where's Stardew? Stardew Valley. Okay, and then this is the mod folder. Okay. Well, prior to this, you should have Smappy and the mod manager installed. I presume you already did that. If you haven't, then just go and install those things. But I assume you already have it if you're modding. But yeah, so you just take all those that I provide in the top half and you stick it in here. Okay, stick it in here. Now in the second half of it, okay, which is down here, the second half, what you do is I ordered it so that everything can work out. So you have to do it one by one. Cuter spirits, anime villagers, the dialogue, etc. If you follow this and replace in the content folder exactly through these steps, you'll get the final result that I've just shown you. I do provide alternatives here for some characters, like, for example, there's a prettier version of Marnie and another version of her. Or over here, there's a pretty version of Sandy Leia, and Haley. Up to you on how you want to mix and match. But all these are optional down here. But over here are required. Okay. So what you do is, let's just go through one of them. Okay. Like this is one of the mods, right? You download it. Okay, you use the Cuter Spirits file. I point out that in the guide. You take it. Okay. You look inside. You see that this is from the content folder. Okay, so and it replaces the characters, right? So what you do is you go to your Stardew Valley content folder. Okay, not the mod folder, the content folder instead. And then so let's take a look here. It replaces characters, right? So you want to go in your characters folder and then take all of this and then copy paste. Okay, that's your first step. And you do the same for every single other folder that is provided from the guide. Okay, if you do that, you'll get final result that I'm talking about. From 0 to 6, they're required, and then these make everything a lot prettier. It's up to you. Okay. Now, the final mod is this Ultimate Harem mod. It's really not that complex. Okay, I made it sound, I think, too grandeur, but I left the name on, as Ultimate Harem because it's pretty important to install as a final wrapper to make everything work. Okay, you can install this one, or you can install the alternative version if you want Krobus to be marriageable and Clint to turn to Cleona. It's up to you. This one's more buggy, so I put it as an optional. But if you install this one, okay, so what you do is you go into your, after you've done everything, okay, this is the last step, you go in here and, geez, okay, so I point out that you have to drag these files into the content, then the data folder, and you take these two files, all right, and you go, geez, where am I? Okay, content, data, okay, content data, take these two, replace. Hope that makes sense, all right? So what does this do exactly? It changes their sex, it changes their names, it changes their marriage dialogue, it changes, you know, from kids to adults, okay? And lets everything make sense. And this works well together with the version of Looking for Love, Harem version, that I ask you to download in the top half of the mod guide. All right, so hope this makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave your comments and, give a little thumbs up if you like everything that you're seeing and you like the experience. Thanks so much, guys.